Before there was language, before there was religion, philosophy, or art, there was the human eye. And, the human eye had a religion of its own. It worshipped at the altar of form. It bowed before proportion. It stopped, completely stopped, in the presence of a woman shaped like she was sculpted by something divine. Michelangelo didn't choose marble by accident. He chose it because it was the only material worthy of the subject. Because honestly, you cannot capture what we're about to describe in anything less than stone. Today, we aren't just celebrating beauty. We are studying the masterpiece. We are tracing every deliberate, breathtaking line and asking the question every sculptor has asked since the beginning of time. How do you carve something that makes the whole world go quiet? This is the blueprint of a goddess. Every sculptor begins with the frame. Before the detail, before the texture, before the finish, you establish the architecture. The shoulders are where that architecture announces itself. Broad enough to carry power, graceful enough to carry grace. They are the horizontal line, the foundation, upon which everything beautiful is built. And then, the collarbone. If the shoulders are the blueprint, the collarbone is the artist's signature. That hollow just above the chest, that delicate ridge, is where the sculptor decides, refined or raw. It is a decision of extraordinary consequence. In classical sculpture, it is the line that separates the mortal from the divine. And every time you see a woman carry herself with her chin lifted and her shoulders back, you are watching that line do exactly what it was designed to do. Make you believe you are in the presence of something rare. Now the sculptor reaches the most technically demanding part of the work, the waist. In architecture, this is called the keystone, the single element that holds the entire structure in tension. Remove it, and everything collapses. But when it's placed correctly, it creates something so stable, so balanced, so inevitable, that you wonder how it was ever anything else. The waist is not a reduction. It is not the body apologizing for itself. It is the bodybuilding drama. It is the sculptor's pause, the deliberate breath before the revelation. That inward curve is a promise, and the body keeps it. Scientists have studied why this proportion arrests us so completely. They talk about ratios and symmetry and evolutionary signals, but anyone who has ever seen a woman move in a way that stops a room knows this isn't science. This is prayer. And then the sculptor steps back, takes a long, slow breath, and makes the decision that separates competence from genius. The hips. This is where restraint ends. This is where the piece declares itself, where the stone finally becomes something that breathes. The hips are not an afterthought. They are the destination, the resolution of every line that came before them. Everything above was leading here. Every proportion, every curve, every deliberate inch was building toward this moment. And when they move, when a woman walks with that natural, unhurried, tectonic sway, you are watching the sculptor's entire argument made physical. The hips say, I am not here to be subtle. I am not here to be easily forgotten. I am here to be the thing people describe long after I've left the room. The stone is carved. The form is perfect. But even Michelangelo knew, a masterpiece is not finished until it has its surface. The skin. Not because skin is decoration, but because skin is the final translation, where the interior becomes visible, where the life inside the sculpture glows through. There is a quality to skin that is nourished, not just physically, but confidently. It has a warmth that no formula produces, a luminosity that no filter fully captures. It is the skin of someone who has decided, deeply, privately, irrevocably, that she is enough. That decision shows. It shows in how she moves through a room. It shows in the way she holds eye contact, just a half-second longer than expected. It shows in the stillness of someone who doesn't need to compete for space, because she simply takes it. Confidence is not the accessory. Confidence is the sculpture. The sculpture is complete. And then something extraordinary happens that no sculptor can replicate. It moves. A goddess doesn't pose. She doesn't wait for your eye to find her. She simply exists, fully, unapologetically, gloriously, and your eye has no choice but to follow. The walk is the final argument. It is the stone that breathes. It is the masterpiece that chose itself. And in that walk, in that slow, decisive, bone-deep sway, you understand something you cannot fully put into words. Some things were not made to be explained. They were made to be witnessed. The blueprint of a goddess is not a single shape. It is not one size, one shade, one silhouette. It is the shoulders that carry the world without flinching, the waist that builds anticipation, the hips that deliver on every promise the body has ever made, the skin that glows with the quiet certainty of someone who already knows. The blueprint is not a restriction. It is an invitation. And the goddess, every single one of them, was never waiting to be discovered. She was always the masterpiece. She just finally let you see it.